start where it's our new home. As you can, if you're here for the third time, you see there's an evolution taking place. You should be honored to be part of it. You should be honored to be waiting for things. Why is he still looking at his phone if there's an evolution? Why can't he? Because the future hasn't happened. I don't have a fucking...
Yeah, you should put your phone notes on the screen behind you.
Well, then the people can just see...
Exactly.
Okay.
It'll speed things up. What have I done?
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't really what I... Okay.
It's a bit of a nature video right now.
I mean, I don't even know... You don't even know... Okay. No, this is stupid. Let me just... It doesn't matter, because I'm not going to talk that much, and then I'm going to bring up... Because we have a show chock full of entertainment, and you guys are so lucky to be here, and you're... Yeah, you're applauding your own good fortune.
That's a great thing to applaud.
No, that's what people should applaud. I mean, gone are the days when you would applaud the entertainment itself. Now you just applaud your own privilege. You just go like, we are lucky to be here. I was told that by the fake news. All right, yeah. So here's the thing. All right, well, let me just try to blow through some stuff that deserves more than being blown through. I'm drunk. I came up drunk. I usually get drunk during the show. Because I was with my friend Joel Hodgson, who was celebrating with his Kickstarter supporters the Mystery Science Theater accomplishment that happened on Kickstarter.
So many funny people attached.
And I was dragged out and whored off to. No offense to whores. But I had a great time because you're just surrounded with people. It's like what I got to hold court. That's what they call it. I held court.
Right.
Talking to people that have no choice but to stop talking when I interrupt them. Oh, I'm interested in this video game. Yeah, here's the thing about video games. And then, okay, Dan's talking. I thought this game's better than this one. Well, you're a fat, rich windbag, so I guess that's true. But we talked about so much stuff that I feel like I don't really have much show in me. So I think we'll try to get it get. But okay, here's the thing.
Yeah, here we go. God damn it.
So we weren't here last week because I went on vacation. It was my girlfriend's birthday. I went to Tulum, Mexico, the most amazing place in the world. It doesn't need my help. It's already beautiful. It's monetized. It's fine, but it's gorgeous there. And I got high on the beach, and I was and Cody went to get a drink, and here's what happened to me. Here's why I'm now going to be a perfect person. First of all, it all starts with Trump, because we're all feeling the same thing, which is that we're all now living in a new space where we're like, no wrong answers, like we're which is not just a glib thing to say. It's like it's true that like we're living in a world where we were wondering if we were drinking too much coffee, or if we were saving enough for our retirement, or if our mortgage payments meant this, or should I have kids or should I not have kids? What's my favorite color? And then a rapist Nazi became president, and he did it by tweeting horrible things. He didn't do it by tricking anyone. He just went like, I'm a rapist Nazi, and everyone went, well, sometimes that's better than a woman. Yay! and our nightmare just marched from it. And all of the walls came down. And I'm not saying it's a good thing, and I'm not saying we needed that to happen, but I am saying that at least we can find the positivity in that when it's like, when your paradigm shatters, you are on the verge of new epiphanies that don't have to do with how much coffee you're drinking. You have no choice now but to get up every morning and think about God and whether he exists, whether he's a she. You're out of shit. You're an idiot if you're thinking about coffee. There's a fucking Nazi in the White House. So now you have to. Anyways, Is he affecting it now? Is he affecting the thing? No, he's not. He has a problem. He can't speak. He's not a professional entertainer. He gets wound up. I was on a daybed overlooking the beautiful Tulume Ocean. I got high. Cody went to go get drinks, And I started doing this thing that I do when I'm happy, which is I go back over my life and I torture myself. Like I don't think this is just a Midwest thing, but it's like there's such a fine line between gratitude and I'm about to get cancer. Because gratitude means I have it so good. Oh, I should really appreciate how good I have it. That's, to me, being from Wisconsin, that is identical to saying I'm about to get cancer. So and it's also identical to saying like, oh, I don't deserve this because I've been such a piece of shit. And so I'm just sitting there looking over the ocean and I'm going back over my life because my girlfriend's gone and I can't hold her hand anymore and I can't be distracted by these things that like slow me down. As my therapist says, run on your engine, not on the pistons. So I start running on the pistons and I'm going back over my life and I'm going, well, why did Sarah Silverman fire you? Well, because you're a fucking idiot because you did this. Why did you do that with Chevy Chase? We're like, why did you get fired from Community? Why couldn't you just toe the line at Kung Fu Panda? Like what?
How many times have we all said that?
For most people, it's code for. And so like normally that's an exercise of just like you're out of the moment, you're fucked up, you were happy, so you went back through your life and now you're torturing yourself. But I followed through on it and I was like, okay, so there's a version of me that didn't get fired. Season 4 Community, there's a version of me that didn't fuck up, that knew better. Now the Sarah Silverman show, there's a version of me that was like knew while working on Kung Fu Panda that no one cares about story structure. They don't know that if a panda is born entitled to win, that makes him a villain. It doesn't matter. I made different choices. I swiped a laminate at DreamWorks Animation and went to work every day and went, your movie's shitty, right? And they kept going like, well, it's probably gonna be pretty good. And I kept going, these guys don't know what they're talking about. So anyways, suffice to say, I have regrets. Like I could have serviced the fans better. Like season 4 of Community, if I hadn't had a fucking meltdown, if I hadn't taken myself so seriously. So I'm going over all of these decisions every fucking moment. But here's what happens. I go, okay, so there's that version of me, there's that version of me, there's that version of me. So that guy's got more money. That guy's working on a better show. That guy transitioned. He's a woman now. You're welcome. Whatever. Like all of the choices I could have made. And I'm like, okay, so all of you guys, what do you want? What are you going for? One of you has a Tesla. One of you has Spielberg on your Rolodex. There was these things called Rolodexes.
Oh.
What do all of you want? And then I was like, I think all of them want to be on a beach in Tulum.
Boom.
And then my girlfriend came in and I was like, holy shit, that's my girlfriend. And I was like, whoa. Oh. And I was like, oh, it is a simulation. It's a simulation. I'm in a cutscene. Because it's a sandbox open world game. But then there's a braiding point because it doesn't matter what you do in a good game. You come to a point where the designers said, yeah, but then you end up at this specific point where you sit on a beach and you go, this is who I am. And the women know this is sliding doors that I'm describing. Maybe not the women in our audience. But that's what I'm saying. It was an epiphany. I don't care if you understand it. There's no way to react to an epiphany that registers to me as I nailed my epiphany. I'm just sharing it with...
You were saying that you had so much fucking fun, you had some broke flashbacks. When life was rough.
Well, that's also too. Well, no. See, here's what you know. I am broke right now, or I was broke for a little bit. Like my checking balance was so low that I was like feeling middle class.
Ooh. Disgusting.
Not one, but 2 of my assistants had to take me aside and warn me that my checking account balance was so low. Do you know how that feels?
I was trying to mitigate Steve a little bit.
They don't do that unless they're worried they're not going to get paid. I was like, why did you take me aside? And they're like, because you were in front of the electronics guy who's like installing shit in your house and he might stop.
Yeah.
But, you know, whatever. And then a check came in. Let's not get distracted. Like, here's the thing. But it's not the thing. I'm tired of saying here's the thing. I don't know the thing. I'm like, okay, so like if you, here's what I realized. I started going, okay, so let's say Elon Musk is right, and I know it's not his idea, but that we're a simulation. So we're playing a game. Okay, so all games are based on deprivation of something. Like you spin a kid around, oh, they don't know how to stand. Wouldn't it be funny if they pinned a tail on something? There's no party game where you give the kid a tail and a donkey with a tail slot, and you go like, well, good, so you're not an idiot. We purposely deprive people of things. We put boxes on our heads, and we watch each other in turn like flounder around. So if life is a simulation, like, what if it's a party game? What if we're each taking turns? And what if knock it off, you piece of shit. You fucking impoverished piece of garbage. What did I do wrong to let you in here? See, I lost it. In those moments when you...
Video game.
Yes, thank you. When you're sad, when you're in love, when you've been dumped, when you're angry, when you're feeling racist, when you're feeling angry, when you're too tall, when you're too short, when you're having these heightened experiences, if you imagine that it's a bit, how can I imagine that my crippling pain is a bit, Dan? My healthcare just got gutted. Well, okay, I'll get to you in a second. There are people, if you imagine philosophically, and this is something that even an atheist can imagine without violating your atheism, because it's not an actual religion, it's just a philosophy. Just imagine a party full of people watching you with a box on your head going, look at him! Look at him go! Oh shit, he's on to us! He's on to it! Like when you look into the eyes of your lover and you go like, this is it. This is where I'm meant to be. And then they go like, oh! But they're also not mad at you for blowing it. Like if you're just jerking off and playing Minecraft for 3 days, they're not like, he's losing. Like there's no wrong way to do it. It's like one of those, like, it's a party game. I just wanted to get that out. I don't care. You're too dumb to get it. That's not true.
It's like Roy and Rick and Morty. Yeah.
Well,
it's exactly like that.
No, I know it's not a new concept or it's not something we haven't explored already. I'm just saying, the emotional epiphany is just the imagination that, like, instead of Rick watching you play Roy, what if it was like people you loved? What if every time I look at Spencer, like either Spencer's an AI that's like designed to pull certain behaviors out of me, or Spencer is like represents an octopus Spencer that's like part of my species. But in either case, like I can look at Spencer and go like, I get it. Like it's just we're just fucking around. And then you can hear like a choir of octopus angels going, yay! I don't know. I give up. We have a lot of show. I'm sorry. You'll figure it out. No.
No, yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. You deserve it because you literally went away, came back so happy you didn't even know what the fuck to talk about. That's awesome.
I had a good vacation.
Yeah.
Don't patronize me.
And that is all right. You ain't got to feel bad about that.